Good morning, Terra Baptist Church. My name is Jennifer. Carl had asked me if I would share one of my devotions with you guys this morning. And that's one thing I love every morning is to go outside and read my devotions with my coffee. But I can hear the birds and I can see God's beauty. And it's so wild, but every morning I can just feel this little breeze. And it just feels like that's God saying, "Good morning, Jennifer. I've got you today." But it's neat how God works in everything, because this book, Morning with Jesus, is the one I'm going to read today. But this book was wrote years ago. God laid that verse on somebody and inspired her to write something. And that was years ago, but yet today, how it means the same to me, and it touches me in a special way, and somebody else can read it and it means something totally different to them. But I'm going to read it. It was Tuesday, October 13th, and the verse was Isaiah 29:13. "These people turn towards me with their mouths and honor me with lip service, while their hearts are distant from me, and their fear of me is just a human command that has been memorized." She goes on to say, "I'm often perplexed by the polls that ask, 'Do you consider yourself a Christian?' For many people, that question is different. If asked, 'Are you a Christ follower?' Not that Jesus pays attention to opinion polls or census results, although a census was a key plot point at the time of his birth. But if he did, I can imagine his face when reading the percentage of people who checked the mark Christian. That's news to me. Those who consider themselves Christians because it seems the most fitting of the options, who see it as a label rather than a lifestyle, an affirmation rather than a life-altering commitment, may be among those referred to in today's verse. They turn to Jesus, the Lord, following him with their lips only, not their body, heart, mind, soul, strength. Their reverence for him is a human wording they memorized rather than a heartfelt "Jesus, I am all in." Can you imagine Jesus responding, "I didn't give my life to offer you access to a club or a free trial. I conquered death to give you a real life. I invite you to follow me on a wild ride of grace, trials, answers, questions, forgiveness, and hope, exposing you to the merciful heart of God. Come walk with me into this unimaginable future, and after that, an even more unimaginable eternity." Pretty much describe what it's like to follow him, doesn't it? Cynthia Rucci wrote this, and she has a faith step that says, "Spend some time with him today, just you and him, and thank him for the invitation to follow him." Ephesians 5:1. Watch what God does, and then you do it. It's that simple. You know, Christ walked on this earth, but he didn't sin. He knew we would, and that's why he died on that cross for us. We all sin. We all do, every day. But the thing about it is he forgives us. So we need to remember that we all sin. So we need to have grace for one another, and we need to learn from it. But just remember, none of us are perfect. None of us. And we're just all striving to be like Jesus. So I hope this gives y'all a little bit of inspiration for today.